Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Taylor Jones, and I welcome you to episode 10 of Cold Man's Winter. Now, for those that watched my latest episode, Cold Man's Winter, when I was talking about drugs, thank you very much for your support and giving your feedback. Cause I had two positive feedbacks, amazing content, and I feel really mood. Feel like I'm in a good mood to keep going. But unfortunately, another day in the coronavirus pandemic. Numbers are increasing. One death in Tennessee has been known from the Nashville area. An an elderly man, was dead after being tested positive for coronavirus, and it really sucks to think about it and still suffer from it. Because imagine what it would be like if you lost a grandfather, a grandparent, a parent that's in the older age, the twilight years of their lives, three scores and ten, and all that. Imagine if it was your friend who does not take care of personal hygiene and not even give a dang about cancer because he or she is a all day every day heavy smoker. It really sucks to think about the hard times that we have to face on an everyday basis, but at the same time we have to overcome our evil deeds, our evil ways, and try to compare that to a brighter path for ahead of us and try to see the light. Try to stay on top of things and feel more calm, like all that in a bag of chips. So, this episode, I'm going to talk about reflections. Now, what do you mean by reflections? When you hear the word reflections, you're thinking about taking a look back from when you were young until now. And some of y'all will probably reflect on the future. You rely on the future. When you look at the past and look at the future, it doesn't mix very well. Not without reflecting on the present, like you. For example, me at 3 years old versus me at 30, but me in the middle right now, 25 years old. What do you expect? What do I expect? To get myself out of harm's way, to keep myself from being down and depressed, having my back against the wall on an everyday basis and being in my room and not even knowing when to give up the phone, Jones, and go out. But in times like this, I can't go out. Can't go to the movies. I mean, what are they going to play? Not a dang thing. COVID-19 caused us to stop doing fun things, stop going out to eat. We can't even dine in anymore. All this single space, like, let me be me. It's like we already got a single space, even in relationships. We don't know when to turn things around. We don't know when to straighten things out. And I'm reflecting on a lot of things I have said back then. And the deeds that I've done, both good and bad. The devil's still around, but you don't see him every day. Just like the Lord is still around, you don't see him every day. But we all know that Satan and God are truly real. Even if we're atheists, we got to realize that everything we have been doing throughout our whole entire lives, it's going to reflect us. It's like a rap sheet. Our sins we committed is placed on a rap sheet. Do we go to jail for it? Yes, but at the same time, no, because the rap sheet that God created is based on how we live. So I reflect on a lot of things in my life. I reflect on going over the edge. I reflect on being a rebel. I reflect on saying some foul things and then regret. But you gotta let it all go someday. We all gotta let go one day. And to think about the hard times that we had to face, it's like, it's serious. We are in the trying times. We are in the dark times. Onyx would consider it the last days. Speaking of which, I'm gonna break down the lyrics of The Last Days from Onyx. And for those that don't know who Onyx is, it's a rap group. Started off as a quartet when it was Sticky Fingers, Freedro Star, Sonsi, and Big DS. But after their 1993 gold or platinum selling album, debut album, Back to Heck Up, known for Slam and Throw Your Guns and Shifty, Big DS went solo. And their second album, All We Got Is Us, that's when the group members started going through a darker age. But their song, Last Days, is well reflective, well self-explanatory, like predicting the future. And this was from 1995. Even though they're from Southside Queens. South Suicide Queens. All my people, gather up all your arms and get ready for the New World Order. Just when you thought that he's referring to there's a war going on, and others thought it had something to do with the Illuminati, because the New World Order, we think it's the Illuminati. Things are about to change, you know what I'm saying? African Americans will relate to this rap song because rap is mostly a black thing. We get recognized for everything we do, but other races, they got involved with the rap game. We have legends, like for example, the Beastie Boys, a white rap group, and they were known for fighting for their right to party in the 80s. They created a Sabotage in 94. What You Want, Root Down, Intergalactic. But all of a sudden, they just broke up after the death of MCA. And this is something that everybody will reflect. All races reflect on everything. They reflect on their family, they reflect on their successes and failures, and they will reflect on the moments they had, even when they're on their deathbed. But anyway, back to Onyx. I'm America's Nightmare. Young, black, and just don't give a dang. I just want to get high and live it up. So to heck with a 9 to 5 and whitey's trying to slave us with minimum wage and slamming my people up in cages, changing their behaviors. The spitting razors, that's outrageous. Smoking roaches is hopeless. We want lazy sofas and sculptures, lady chauffeurs who love us. Full house and royal flushes. Roll with the rush. It's that official nasty. That was a nickname for Onyx. Official nasty. Or official nast. Got ladies with pistols and cash. We're living in the last. My theory is rugged. Rough, rugged, and raw. Sexy people get abducted. My corrupted is conducted through ghetto, sipping amarettos. Hand on the metals, foot on the pedals, never settle. He wore Carolina Herreras, Dirty Donna Karen sweaters, Ralph Lauren's leathers and suede, gold-plated guns and grenades. To blow up, I got news for the informers. I'm trapped in corners, busting shots at Time Warners. My man Big Ty, He know how to get by. Get high. Do a jigs and then fix to be fly. Submit up and crossing downtown actions. And when he's sticky, keeps the grip with moves with tractions. Keep mad alibis. A plan to stay wise and wide-eyed. Living in the state of Southside. Crooked Jakes and fake snake Negroes all out for papes. All out for papers. All out for money. All who want to overtake, we leave them with drapes. The white sheet covers. The heat smothers. The street eats brothers. 6 shots rang. Dude got banged. We all ready for these wars. Are we really? But we all want more. That's true. These the last days. So what are you going to do in times like this? Get yours. From 32 shots, inserted the Glock. We heard it from blocks. The murderer who got convertible drops. Living life on the edge. A dangerous way of living. Never giving a dang because we're living in it. Cause it be off the hook. Crooks, cracks, Chiba spots, and selling rocks. And cops around the clock. It's hot. Living life on the edge. A dangerous way of living. Never giving a dang because we're living in it. Now I'm thinking about taking my own life. Now this is not the third verse of the song. Sticky, he went way over the edge. But it's like he has a darker tone, especially when he said this. I'm thinking about taking my own life. I might as well. Except they might not sell weed in hell. And that's where I'm going, because the devil's inside of me. That made me rise out of my own nationality. It's kind of ignorant, but yo, I gotta pay the rent. So yes, I'll stick a man most definite, but degenerate. If I get caught, I'm innocent. Because I don't leave no sticky fingerprints for the cops. And they're only good if they're dead. And all that badge and the gun mess be going in their head. And you know, when you hear black people say, screw the police, or they can't stand them, man, why do the pigs gotta mess with us? Why do they always have to ridicule us for being drug dealers? Because that's the part of the game. You have to live by the rules. You gotta have to accept them, even if it's 100% not true. Just because you have a nice car, always clean, inside and out, you have a successful job, what do the cops do? Now, in some cases, in controversial cases, they take their hatred, their bigotry, to harass you, even when it means to beat you up. But sometimes the truth can kill you. Everything you do, the cops are not happy about it. That's why some take their anger out. And that's what's been causing all African American individuals to say, I'm sick of this mess. But I'm not going to get into further details because I got to continue with the lyrics of an old rap song, which actually reflects on what's going on today. Now, as I was saying, for the cops, they're only good if they're dead. And all that badge and the gun mess be going in their heads. But to make bread, I gotta steal for sport. So I stole a show and made some pennies from my thought. But if this rap job doesn't pay, I'm gonna start selling drugs around my way. Killing my own people in the USG, the United States of the Ghetto. Heck, if I get it from somebody, I'd rather it be me. Drugs, that is. Besides, you can't tax dirty money, and you can't trust nobody. Nobody. No one, no one. I'm the Scorpion, and I'll probably bite the bullet because I live by the gun. Doesn't that third verse hit you? Doesn't that make you want to be like, oh my gosh. It's like, it's you against you now. You got to fight against yourself because you too can't be trusted. So what will you do if you can't trust yourself? You're going to have to overcome. You got to reflect. From heavy hitters, 25 to life bitters who just came out, pull the flame out, take aim, blow your brains out. This life on the edge, a dangerous way of living, never giving a dang because we're living in it. Cause South Suicide Queens, where Negroes act up, Negro back up, official nasty, throw your silly gats up, guns, Glocks, nines, whatever you can call a gun. This life on the edge, a dangerous way of living, never giving a dang because we're living in it. We're never giving a dang because we're living in it. Official nasty double crossers don't give a dang. Word up. Onyx, 1995. Russ Associated Label, aka the RAL, and the Def Jam Music Group. I mean, people can say what they want in any song they can think of, mostly rap music. But in reality, there is no escape. All you can do is reflect. All you can predict is what's going to happen in the future and what will it take for us to stay alive. What will it take for us to stay alive in the coronavirus? Besides leaving animals alone that are rabid and staying away from people who are tested positive, or even if it's your family member, you got to provide comfort for them. Say a little prayer for them. And even spend quality time when it means to read a Bible together, to say prayers together, to spend some time with so much love in your heart. You know, love is the key, but it's not 100% the answer according to all individuals who are living in a trying time. It sucks. Will you reflect on becoming something better, or will you stay in the same position that got you in trouble? I'm still in this position, like, I don't know if I'm going to be in the gray area, because I'm still in my black and white spots. Why not reflect on where you at right now as much as you do in the past? Because you can't reflect the future. You might not be able to see it. If God came back and destroyed this whole world, what will happen? You will forget everybody that you know, because you'll already end up dead. Fire kills. But your soul, it's not killed yet. Because your soul's going to be sent to two places. We all have to take responsibility. We all going to have to take a stand. Line one after another. Front and back. No side to side. Because when I think of reflecting on my life issues, I'm thinking on, what am I doing? Will I, like for instance, will I succeed in all my classes? Will I end up with A's and B's? Or will I suffer with worse, like between a C through an F? Because if I made an F, I would have to forget about going to school for one long semester, and even think about getting a tutor. Because some of y'all have the same issue as I am when it comes to grades. Some parents, they're fed up. They want to kick you out the house because you failed. Well, maybe it's because they've been drinking too much, or they had too much. Why not reflect on all the bad things and compare that to your life right now? Some would consider living a living nightmare, a living hell. Well, let's get rid of this hell and bring some heaven, which means you need to change. Don't wait. Just reflect and then make your reflection, your predictions come true, and you will have a brighter future. Past, present, future. When will my reflection show who I am inside? Mulan said that. She sung it, actually, which also led to Christina Aguilera doing her version from the Mulan soundtrack. I remember watching Mulan, the first Mulan back when Eddie Murphy was Mushu. And like the soldiers Ling, Yao, and Chin Po, I too want a girl worth fighting for, but I'm not in the war. I'm not fighting. The only way I fight is with my mouth. I lost so many times with my mouth. Me and my big fat mouth. I mean, it's not a good look. Reflect. Watch what you say. Watch what you do. Reflect on those things before the day is through. Reflect on how much you love God as much as you love yourself. It takes more than Kendrick Lamar to feel thankful for loving himself. Because if I was Kendrick Lamar and I said something like that, I would have to think like, whoa, hold on. Is it me or the world that's getting the best of me? And the answer is both. You know, I never thought that episode 10 would be exactly the same like the others, but I have a different title. Now, for my first 3 episodes, I never titled anything. I just went on and ran about the reality. But since episode 4, I had to stick with one subject after another. I still thought about the sweet ladies that I've mentioned, from my sisters, Amanda and Lydia Jones, to the individuals, the faculty members that I used to know from Jackson State Community College, both Paula Fuller and Jeanette Burton, to my ex-friend Aisha Glenn, my cousin Olympia Pringle, my friends that I went to high school with and I still know them, and that's DeQuasia Simpson and Nicole Simmons. And to my very own mom, Vicky Taylor Jones. But who am I going to consider as a sweet lady for this episode, this weekend? That's on me to tell y'all. So why are we rushing? All we do is reflect. Instead of rushing, you reflect. From here to there. How you going to get over there? How you going to get there? You can walk. You can run, but you need to slow down. Take a breather. You can paddle on a boat. You can ride your bike, skateboard, roller skate. You can drive. Even if your car goes out on you, or even explodes after you stepped out and you're like 20 feet away, about to reach your 30th step actually, and the explosion, boom, you gotta stay away from that fire. You gotta stay away from every bomb. You run like heck. You run for your life whenever a self-destruction is taking place. Bombs can be small, but if you're close to it, you're gonna burn up to a crisp. unless you left a trail. Because sometimes a trail of, like a fire trail, can chase after you. But in reality, it's based on how many bombs are set up, how big the explosion can be. It can be big enough to blow up the entire bridge in Memphis. Like when you're traveling and you just got through, and now you realize after the explosion took place, there's no going back to Memphis, which leaves $1 million worth of damage because some knucklehead, some evil genius decided to place a bomb on the bridge. It's more than Mr. A. It's more than Memphis, Tennessee. It can be Champaign, Urbana, Illinois. It could be Paducah, Kentucky. ATL, Georgia. Harlem, New York. Hollywood, California. Jackson, Mississippi. Even Portland, Oregon. Everywhere we go, there's always a dark side. There's always something bad that's about to appear, and we don't know it. I thought about Jackson, Tennessee, because they've been in tornado issues since 2003. Whenever you go to the Carl Perkins Center, you think about the old Burger King that was ruined from a tornado. Damages. But then, around 4 to 5 years later, Union University took the blow. Tornadoes. Still in Jackson, Tennessee. And now, we struggling with Nashville now. Nashville tornadoes, strong thunderstorms, screwed up everything. Everything. Before the COVID-19 was a major pandemic, the thunderstorms in Nashville that screwed everything up, even led to some death. It's too much to focus on, too much to handle, too much to live through and do nothing about. This is not just a Tennessee thing. This is the whole wide world thing. We sung We Are the World twice. 1985, it was based on Africa. And then 25 years later, 2010, along with rappers now, we sung that song for Haiti. Natural disasters come and go. What are we going to do about it? If we don't even give all our time, all we do is reflect. That's what we got to do. Think about the damages that's been taken care of and what the future will be if we help out. If we can just put our egos to the side and just give quality time, like make songs that like a homage, and probably pay all our money for materials and send it to the people in need. That's what people doing in the COVID-19 era. I seen it happen from news videos. A couple individuals decided to give lunch away to the truckers everywhere. 18-wheelers, all day, every day. And nothing is new. Nothing. But yes, to to Amanda, Lydia, Vicky, Aisha, DeQuasia, Nicole, Jeanette, and Paula, and Olympia. I never said your names for the heck of things. I said your names because I find out that people should be recognized. All women should be recognized, even when others get on your bad side. I've been on everybody's bad side, and I'm ashamed of it, but at the same time, I just want to thank you for knowing the true me on an everyday basis. That's why I came up with Sweet Lady of the Weekend. Even if I forget, I can't forget about individuals that I know so far. And to all human beings who are struggling, trying to live a normal life and not satisfied with what's going on, all you got to do is reflect. And then compare what's going on right now and try to compare to what's the best thing you can see in the future. Because Tevin Campbell and Quincy Jones said it best. Mostly Tevin Campbell, because he sings. I hope tomorrow will bring a better you, a better me. I wish that was true to everybody. But nobody wants to believe that. Nobody. And that's a darn shame. But the question is, what would you do? Would you live in regrets for the rest of your life and not let go of the issues that's been causing you to slip and you keep bringing it up after years? Or will you reflect on it and then move on? Now the choice is yours. I got no saying for what y'all do for a living. I got no right to expose people for being less faithful and less careful. But we're sick and tired of letting the devil have his way. We're tired of letting the man take us out one by one. And we're sick and tired of letting all the he say, she say, and the illnesses and diseases get the best of us, to the fact that we are not safe. We can't have fun anymore. And the pride is another thing we can't stand. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, all you gotta do is reflect. And if you have to think about doing that, all you can do is reflect by watching my first Cold Man's Winter episode. But why would you watch that? How can I watch it? How can that happen? Since I never put links to the last episodes, which means I gotta improve on that. That's on me. But you can still check them out by liking this video, sharing the video to other media such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever you can, wherever, you name it. Comment. Give your feedbacks on how you feel about these videos, and even be honest with me, cause I've been getting good feedbacks, good comments. It's like the more good comments I get from you guys, the better off I can advance. And of course, the main thing you have to do if you want to watch more of the videos, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. Go to and that thing will lead you to my YouTube channel. Now, I may be Taylor Jones to y'all on video, but my page is TC Jones Edits. I mean, I'm still going to be Taylor Jones no matter what happens, even if I have a weird channel name. all that being said, all you got to do is reflect. That's all we have to do. If we don't reflect on what's going on with the society and our lives, how are we going to make it this far? How are we going to live a positive life without reflecting? Because without reflecting on anything, it leads to absolutely nothing good. So think about it. Just reflect. Just go back and just see how how you can change your past to a brighter future. Because I'll be darned if it's going to be vice versa. Because a good past leading to a dark future, that's not what you want. That's not what everybody wants. Not even God. So keep fighting the good fight. Keep on striving. Keep on pushing. Keep on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing that we all have to work on. And that's that. But with all that being said, this is yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing out. But before I go, this video has been brought to you by two sweet ladies of the weekend. For sweet lady number one, this episode is dedicated to a friend of mine who is madly supportive for what I've done on this YouTube channel. And her name is Morgan Rayner. And for sweet lady number two, another individual, another faculty member from Jackson State Community College, was kind of like a second mom, a mentor, someone you can rely on, like an auntie. And her name is Laurel Fuller. So Morgan Rayner and Laurel Fuller, this episode is for you. Because y'all deserve some appreciation during these hard times. Well, that's it. See you on the flip side.